it, Mark, if we beat you on Thursday. I absolutely love it, in the words of Kevin Keegan.
Allocated. Tommy Lee lifts it up towards the edge of the area. Byrne tries to get underneath it. Lashley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! And that's the move! Unbelievable! That's the move! Unbelievable! In the dying seconds, Bradford City have found the goal that sends them automatically into League One.
Right, it's 6 o'clock. It's 15th of August 2025, and it is Bradford City versus Luton preview, and we are live on all social sites. If you've got a question for the panel, feel free to put it in on any social provider you are listening to or watching on. And in today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Northampton game, the post-match Blackburn game, the pre-match Luton game, the weather forecast for the Luton game, latest news. Also, you'll be getting transfer news if it comes out of anywhere. Also, we'll be going through the fixture for the League One game on the Saturday. Getting score predictions there. If you want to chat about anything. Also, what's on your plate. And last but not least, if you want to ask anyone a question, feel free to. So today, I am joined by Jack and DJ Lee.
Good evening, Johnny. Good evening, Lee.
Good evening, Jack. Good evening, Johnny. Good evening, everyone that's listening.
So, lads, what was your thoughts on the Northampton game?
Go on, Lee. You can go first.
Lee?
Sure, I don't mind.
Go on.
Pretty much same as what we've seen last season, to be fair. We get 2 goals, which is better than the 1 goal we were getting last year and then getting ripped off and games nicked off us. So I were quite happy. I never thought any time Northampton were going to win, it would a draw. It was a bit of a ball draw, so it is what it is, really. It was just a game. I'm glad we were out of the way. We got a point when last season we were losing points like that, weren't we? So they didn't look that good, didn't Northampton? I think we made them look better than they are. But we didn't do a lot ourselves, so as a draw would have probably a fair result.
Jack?
Yeah, I agree with what Lee said there. We created a lot of chances, to be fair. We just couldn't find the net. Tilt's header hit the post. But it's a point away from at home. We're not very great away, as we all know. But a point is from our point of view, a point is massive to us, especially when it's our first time back in League One. And the last time we played Northampton is when obviously we scored on like the 92nd minute to get into the playoffs. So we just learn from the mistakes and then see who can go, like do homework and then obviously progress on that. But it's a point away from home, and I'm very proud of the boys. To be fair, we should have won it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I thought we were very lucky. At the game, the atmosphere was good. Curtis Till, I think, hit the post, and we just couldn't seem to finish again on the away trips, and it's just frustrating that we didn't win, really. So, Jack, what was your thoughts on the Blackburn game in the Carabao Cup where we won 2-1?
I just think Humphries needs a goal. Sorry, Jack.
He does. I agree with that. I agree with what you just said then, Lee. Humphries does need a goal. The Blackburn game, oh God. Like I said yesterday, I was absolutely buzzing. 2 goals in the earlier minutes. Feel sorry for most of the Bradford fans that missed that goal because of a stupid cow on the M62. But overall, the game, we obviously scored in the first 4 minutes. 2 goals in the first 4 minutes. Our defence looked really good. We weren't scared of attacking. But then it got to about the 50th, 60th minute mark. We started getting tired. We started giving Blackburn more space. And obviously, I think, in my opinion, we only kept in the game because of Sam Walker, and Tilt is an absolute animal, in my opinion. But yeah, overall, like I said yesterday, it was a massive performance, and I'm really glad that we got through.
Lee?
Totally agree. You just get the feeling that backline of ours at this moment is strong. Yes, it has lapses. The goal that they scored, okay, it was a bit of a. I don't think he'd score that if he tried it another 10 times.
Yeah, there's nothing much that we could have done. It was a powerful shot.
A powerful shot on angle, and it beat Walker. The saves he made in that game were magnificent. They really were top notch. Can't fault him. The one with his right hand down to his right that he put up over at bar, like, what the heck? How did he get that? I enjoyed the game. I've got to be honest. I never had any thought, and all of our games this season so far, I've never thought that teams are going to break us down at the back. They're just not. It's going to be something like that. A ball out of nothing, and somebody gets on the end of something. It's not a mistake. It's just something that happens in football. And I think getting 2 goals up. First goal, 90 seconds. And what a finish that was from Torre. What an absolute class finish. The ball from Metcalf was sublime. It was just an unbelievable goal to come from Bradford City. But we've seen many of those over the years. Just a great goal. And Swan getting on the score sheet. Tyreek Wright were a little bit of a bugbear for me because did he do anything else after challenging keeper? Why didn't he do more of it?
Yeah, he didn't really do much, did he?
No, but he did that. We scored and we were 2-0 up, as you say, after 4 minutes. Jobs are good and game were done. I don't think they look like getting back in, to be fair.
No, I really liked the substitutions that we made as well.
Excellent, weren't they?
Bringing Humphreys on, but not as a striker. He came on as a winger.
We got stronger, didn't we?
And then that last 15 minutes, it just looked like we were just all over him on that right side.
Yeah,
I think that's where Humphrey needs to be. In my opinion.
How we didn't score again in that game, I will never know because Humphrey's, like I've just said, he just needs a goal. Yeah, I don't think he's a main striker.
No.
But I think when Cook comes back, or if he signs someone, because there's still options, isn't there, out there, apparently. Well, if he gets someone that is an out and out, I think Humphreys will benefit from that.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, right, so moving on now. So Blackburn, very good game. Apart from the cow, what was stuck on the M62, nobody could move the cow. A few people on missed kick-off and didn't even turn up to the game.
Anybody know her?
Sorry, say that again, Lee.
Did anybody know her?
No, I think it might be an ex-girlfriend of mine, I think. Right, right, so, yeah, Blackburn game, we did really well. Torre with a fantastic strike, like he's been saving them for years, a quality strike from him, from a defender. The Swan goal, I think, was fantastic. Pressing the goalkeeper, making the goalkeeper make a mistake, and then scoring from that. And then the same man of the match for me was Sam Walker. He kept us in it, did some fantastic saves, and like always at a game, I was nervous when it was 2-1. Right, so moving on to Bradford Luton, 3:00 kickoff, and this game is not live on Sky. The referee is Edward Duckworth, and Mr. Duckworth has had 1 appearance in League One so far this season with 4 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. League 2 has had 1 appearance, 3 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. EFL Cup has had 1 appearance, 3 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. Altogether he's had 3 appearances, 10 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and no penalties. Bit of team news for Luton. Thomas Holmes, knock/doubtful. And then just quickly going on to a bit of stats for you, a bit of insight. Bradford have scored 7 goals in their last 5 matches, haven't lost in 5 matches, Antino Savicevic has created the most big chances for Bradford, 1. Luton have scored 6 goals in their last 5 matches, have kept the most clean sheets in competition 2, and Luton have won the previous 2 matches against Bradford City. And then going over to the Simon Parker article, and what a potential lineup is: Walker, Pennington, Baldwin, Till, Novell, Power, Metcalf, Torre, Sarf, Poynton, Humphreys, with Lapsley, Swan, Wright, Lee, Patterson, Kelly and Hilton all on the bench. Leading top goal scorer, 4 players on 1. League possession is currently 7th. Bradford's last 4 games, we won 2-1 at Blackburn. We drew 0-0 at Northampton. We beat Wickham 2-1. And then obviously we beat Fleetwood on the last day of last season. Team news: City will make a late call on whether Joe Wright's eye has cleared in time to be involved. And then Luton, possible lineup, and I do apologise if I butcher names, is Keeley, McGuinness, Anderson, Nismith, Kuda, Batiste, Seville, Minnick, Ali, Clark, Naki Wells and Yates, both former players at City. With substitutes of Longwick, Welsh, Nelson, Holmes, Fan, Woodrow and Sheen. Leading top goal scorer is Jordan Clark and Mad Addison on 1. The league position is 4th. Their last 4 games, they lost against Coventry. They won against Peterborough. They won against Wimbledon and lost against West Brom. Referee is obviously Preston's Ed Duckworth, last seen at Valley Parade in December as City beat Swindon. Match odds: City 23-10, Luton 11-10, and the draw 94. Last times these sides met, Gary Bowyer suffered his first loss as City boss when Luton won 1-0 at Valley Parade in March. Right, Jack, what's your thoughts on the Luton game?
It's not going to be easy at all. Obviously, ex-Premier League side. Naki Wells, for example, he's coming back to Valley Parade after, how many years? 10 or something? I can't remember. But something like that. It's not going to be easy. It's not. I think that we'll either get a draw of a 1-1 or Luton will scrape a win, and I have a feeling it will be Naki Wells to score the winning goal. But yeah, if we use the tactics that we used against Blackburn, I think we'll have a chance of winning. Our home form compared to away form is miles better. I think it's like 15 games that we're unbeaten at home. So we'll just see where it goes. Football's football. It's played on grass, not by bookies. So.
DJ Lee?
Yep, totally agree. It's definitely played on grass. I just think Naki Wells coming back could be a good thing for us, to be honest, because his quality, it's as simple as that. His experience now, a lot more experience than when he left, and he's coming with a point to prove, I'm sure, as you'd expect. I just think our backline at the moment is solid. And it doesn't seem to matter if he interchanges, like we've lost Joe Wright. We don't know if he's going to play tomorrow. Hopefully he will. But if he doesn't, we've got ample. I'm a bit worried about Kelly because he kind of got crocked again, didn't he? So you don't know because he's a big lump in it. And he went heavy, so he might be struggling as well to be included. But we've got people in the background to come through that are perfectly capable. Everybody seems to know the jobs. It's been much said. I can't see 20,000 people cheering that team on at Valley Parade. Absolutely rocking. I'm not going to give my prediction yet, but I'm predicting it's going to be a happy day for Bradford.
Okay. So Haru, I have sent you an invite if you do fancy joining.
Hey up, Johnny.
How is that? And also, Whooptan No, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I've sent you an invite as well. So, Haru, what was your thoughts on the Northampton game?
Boring. Absolute boring. I think we already discussed it on the previous podcast, not the Thursday that's just gone, on the Monday. No, before Blackburn game.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said everything on Blackburn game on the day before Blackburn game, to be honest. I thought that pointing Adam was alright in the first half. But then obviously the second half came in and it was just like last season in the second half all the time. Players was getting tired and then just losing the energy to play. To play basically. That's it, long story short, it was just a boring game. I thought we were gonna win that, but I'll take a draw. 1 point's better than not, so we're all on to Luton then, hey?
And then what was your thoughts on the Blackburn game?
Amazing, incredible, just absolutely insane. I thought that it was going to be 2-2, and then it was going to go to penalties, and Bradford would win on pens. I never saw us losing, but going 2-0 up in the first 4 minutes, it just reminded me of Wickham at home. Then obviously Blackburn scoring, I think it was a goal, obviously in second half, or just before half time, I'm not pretty sure, I can't remember then, but it just reminded me of Wickham at home. I'm surprised, but I'm glad that Sam Walker was playing the game tonight, that night, because Blackburn were on the attack multiple times, and Sam Walker has majorly saved us them times. Because I'm sorry, but if we had like Hilton on that game, we'd have lost. I'm not even joking. If we had Hilton, we'd have lost. But I'm glad Super Sam Walker saved us again. But
Sorry, mate, you don't know that.
Well, I'd say, with Blackburn in the coming up to the ends of to full time, when they were coming up close to full time, they were on the attack again and again.
Yeah, they were, but you don't know that Hilton wouldn't have had a wow of a game, same as Walker did, because it would have wow of a game.
Yeah,
Nobody
exactly
can replace Walker at the moment, not for my money. But I'm just saying,
I exactly agree with you, Ellie. But obviously,
he hasn't had his chance yet, has he?
No, he hasn't, Paul. Obviously, he had his chance in Austria. I've seen him play in Austria. He was good. But I've got a feeling that he needs to have, like, I don't want to sound harsh, but, like, I'd rather have Sam, obviously, than Hilton, because Sam's got that more experience in goalkeeper position. But
what you're saying is Hilton needs to earn everybody's respect and trust, which he does. He's a young keeper.
Yeah, he does.
I think he'll get his chance in the Virtue Trophy, in my opinion.
That's what I'm thinking. Give him his chance.
I do as well.
Give him his chance, yeah. But
got game time before anything. He's not, in my opinion, like Arun said, he's not going to be our first team goalkeeper yet. But we need to see how he does do.
Obviously, I agree wholeheartedly, but right now he's our second goalkeeper. So,
he's our second. Yeah, I agree.
And he will learn from Sam. So
Haru, what's your thoughts on the Luton game?
My thoughts on the Luton game, it's going to be a very tough game, that. Obviously, Luton getting relegated from the Premier League and the Championship now into League One, back-to-back relegation. Obviously, when they got into the Premier League, I think that was their first ever time getting to the Premier League. They did alright, but then, eventually got relegated. But it's going to be a tough side to play against as well. Obviously, Naki Wells coming back to Valley Parade, but with Luton, I've got a feeling we're really going to tie it here. I don't see us winning, but then I don't see us losing. I've got a feeling we're going to draw. That's just a gut feeling I have. But I'm hoping for a win, because if we just need them 3 points, to be honest. I know it's early in the season still, it's just the beginning, but getting them 3 points and getting them 1 point, that gradually builds up to getting closer to promotion. And obviously, like I said in the past, I would rather be mid-table than go on promotion again than messing up at Championship. If we get mid-table, I'll be happy. But at this moment in time, I think it's going to be a really tough side to play against with Luton. It's going to be really tough.
So, today, guys, we are joined by Bradford City royalty and international football Bradford City fan Whoopton Noah, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Are you there, Noah? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, you need to... Oh, are you there, bud?
Yes, I'm. Sorry?
You alright? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Yeah, in there. So, fella, I know you support Bradford City. I've got you on Facebook and stuff like that. So, how's it going over there supporting the Bantams?
Yes, actually, supporting bottoms. It is. I'm getting it is good on my side because what I have already got from bottoms it is much. What I never expected, but I have now got. I'm supporting it. It is actually it is a team that I want. That I want to support it for my life. I started it supporting sometimes back. It is now 5 years, and I even had in some interview with Nick Kitchen. It is there on YouTube. If there is someone who can want to listen to it, it is there on YouTube. But I am from Uganda. Some people may not know where I am from, but I am from a country called Uganda in Africa continent.
So, are you watching the game?
Now, actually, there is someone who sent me a link that I used to watch it, but I used to watch it from Facebook. Someone sent me a link on Facebook. Now I used to watch it, but I used to watch it for some minutes, not a full time.
Okay. So we're gonna now go through.
Now talking to game which is playing tomorrow. I think it's going to be a tough game. Someone is calling me.
You keep cutting out, bud. If you can hear me, keep cutting out. But we're gonna move on now to.
Let's move on because someone called me now. I am already 16 off. Now talking to a game which is going to be played tomorrow. It is going to be a tough game on our side for sure. But I think the game will be like it is going to be on in the midfield.
Okay, so we're going to move on now to the score predictions for League One game. So, starting off with Burton Port Vale. I just want to basically to give us a name who you think's going to win, and that's a 12:30 kickoff. So I think Burton's going to win that. Haru?
Got a feeling Burton will take the win that one.
Yes, I am now back.
Okay. Jack, what about yourself? Burton versus
Burton.
Port Vale.
I was saying.
And Whoop?
The game will be likely to be on in the middle of the park. Bradford is band of defense solidarity will be much work. And attacking creativity will be tested against Luton's mix of experience and skills. But I am sure.
So
sorry?
Who do you think's going to win then, Drew? Burton and Port Vale?
But I am sure Bradford is going to dominate position and control that game, whereby it will help to create a lot of chances and get a win. But my prediction, I think Bradford is going to win it 2-1, whereby we will need to first score, then they equalize us, then we get direct win.
So who do you think's going to win out of Burton and Port Vale?
Sorry?
Who do you think is going to win out of Burton versus Port Vale?
I am not getting you well.
Just say Burton. I'm going for Burton, Johnny, so.
Okay. The line is a bit dodgy, Whooper. So I'm gonna let you get off, bud, but thank you for coming. Is he there? Okay. Right, so Exeter Mansfield. I think Exeter's gonna win that. Haru?
Gonna have to be Exeter.
Jack?
I hate to say it, but it's going to have to be Mansfield.
Are you still here, Whooper? Okay. Lee?
I'm going to go for Exeter. I want to say Mansfield because I'm waiting for them to start playing and they're struggling at the minute for some reason. But they will come good. They are a tough side. But I'm going to go Exeter in this one.
So, Notts County Fever thinks it's going to be Mansfield. All right, Jimmy, how's it going? Then we've got next up Barnsley Bolton, and I think Barnsley are going to win that. Haru?
Staying in Yorkshire is going to be Barnsley.
Jack?
I think it's going to be a draw, Johnny, because Bolton are starting to win.
Lee?
Going to go for Bolton, I'm afraid. An old Lancashire bias, I guess. As has just been said, they're starting to win now.
Yeah. Jimmy's starting to wind me up already on WhatsApp. I can't read it. I cannot possibly read out the messages what Jimmy sends me. He tries to put me off, so if you see me just break out laughing, you know why. So Blackburn, Huddersfield. Blackburn have been playing crap recently. Huddersfield have been smashing it, so I think Huddersfield are going to win that. Haru?
Unfortunately, I have to say this, but Huddersfield will win that next game.
Jack?
Hate to say it, but the Dog Shaggers.
Lee?
Got to be dog botherers, I think, at the moment. They're playing well.
Yeah. Then Bradford, Luton. Obviously, I think Bradford are going to win. Haru?
Do you know what? Forget what I said earlier. I've got a feeling it's going to be a win to Bradford.
Jack?
I'm going to go with a draw. If not, Luton win.
Lee?
I'm going 2-1 all the way. Bradford.
Then we've got Cardiff, Rotherham. I think Rotherham are going to win that. Haru?
Staying in Yorkshire once again, Rotherham will take that win.
Jack?
Cardiff.
DJ Lee?
It's hard to know to come out of Wales, isn't it? Got to be Cardiff.
So Nick thinks Luton are going to win. Mark, old school Mark, thinks Luton's going to win 1-0. Where are we? Doncaster, Wickham. Wickham have been playing shocking recently, and I think Doncaster are going to win that. Haru?
Donny will win that. Staying in Yorkshire once again.
Jank?
Donny, because they're on fire at the minute.
DJ Lee?
Can't disagree, definitely Donny.
Then we've got Leyton Orient versus Stockport. I think Stockport are going to win that. Haru?
Stockport will take that win.
Jack?
Stockport.
DJ Lee?
I used to absolutely love Kevin Francis and wish we had him at Bradford, but Stockport is going to be.
Lincoln, Plymouth. I think Lincoln's going to win that. Haru?
Oh, gonna have to be Lincoln City.
Jack?
Going to have to be a draw from me.
Lee?
A tough one. I think I'm going to agree. With Jack. I'm going for a draw.
Then we've got Reading, Wimbledon. I think that's going to end in a draw. Haru?
Oh, yeah, draw.
Jack?
Reading.
Lee?
I honestly never met Jack before in my life, but Redden.
Stevenage, Northampton. I think Stevenage is going to win that. Jack.
Stevenage.
Haru.
Stevenage.
Lee.
3 Stevenages.
Wigan, Peterborough. I think we're going to win that because Peterborough have been absolutely shocking the last couple of games. Haru.
Wigan's going to win that game.
Jack.
Wigan.
DJ Lee.
I'm going for a Wigan kebab. 3 pies on a skewer.
Okay. And before I forget, the weather forecast for tomorrow, the sun will rise at 5:48 and will set at 8:34. And it's going to be absolutely cracking flags tomorrow at the game. It's going to be about, the highest it's going to get is about 20 degrees, 22 degrees at 4 o'clock. So make sure you take some sun cream and also take your shorts and keep yourself cool. Right. Haru, Jack, or Lee, have you got any questions you would like to ask each other?
I've got no questions, to be honest.
Nah, not really.
Lee?
I've just got same old question. If anybody out there knows if there is such a thing, we all know Jamie, the badge. Does it exist? Because it's driving me insane.
Does it exist?
Jamie Lawrence. Does one exist? And I'm absolutely certain I've seen one. But to get one now, they're like rocking horse. So.
Oh, wait, I've got a question for Jack.
Oh, yes.
Have you got your Donny ticket, mate?
Duh, I'm fucking fuming.
Oh, you have not.
Nope. So I reminded my dad yesterday to get the tickets. He obviously turned around to me and said that he's not sure if he wanted to go. He said that he was going to get them today. Look at the status on the Bradford City website. Kaboom! They've sold out. So I have now told him. Well, I basically ordered him to. He has to get Donny tickets for the Virtue Trophy. If not, I'm going by myself. And if he says no, then he can suck it up.
Right, so I've got 2 questions to ask you.
There speaks a true fan.
I asked Jack this yesterday, so I'll ask Haru and Lee this. So tomorrow, would you be clapping Nike Wells or would you be booing Nike Wells?
I'll be clapping for Nike Wells.
I'll be clapping Bradford City all day long because I think we're going to beat them. So there you go.
See, this is. Oh no! I'll actually, we'll go on to the next.
Naki Wells is no legend for me. He was part of a team full of legends. A really good side, but he left. And he wanted to leave, so, mercenary for me. Mercenary.
I'll be clapping Naki Wells. The only reason is because I'm in B block of the Cop, where obviously the drummers are, and obviously I've been Paul up there going to be clapping as well, so I'm going to join in with the clapping.
Sorry, Jimmy's currently just making me laugh at the minute. He's sending me WhatsApp. I can't read them out. Right.
Why they're not too PG?
He wouldn't even go into rated R. Right. So, last question I've got to ask Haru, Jack and Lee. Say the National League get their, basically, rule on 3 up, 3 down.
Yep.
What would you say if the EFL took over the National League? This is just a scenario. And they renamed it EFL League, whatever it is, Sky Bet League 3.
No.
Whatever it is.
No.
To be honest, I'm not really bothered about National League.
The only thing I'd accept is if they called it the EFL League, whatever it.
I'll call it like the conference or something.
But North and South, and they split it up that way, as pretty much what they do now.
I agree. I agree with the 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah.
But anything else,
I don't have a problem with that. It's just naming it, isn't it? It's not. They're not professional clubs. A lot of them.
No, they're not.
and they probably wouldn't hit the minimum ground rules. So, no.
Well,
It
even though
drains money from bottom-ended games,
there are
doesn't it?
some teams that were in League Two that got relegated to League One, for example, like Carlisle and all that. Yeah, fair dues,
But that's happened for thousands of years, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's,
like the majority of the clubs that are in National League, they're not even proper football teams. Like,
Well, they're like grassroots, aren't
yeah.
Really, yeah.
They should get supported. I agree with that. That's not a problem. But only angle I'm coming from is I want to know what the EFL or the Football League are going to do about the rules on supporting clubs like Morecambe. It hasn't really been their fault, has it? What's happening with Sheffield Wednesday? It's not been really their fault. It's just a dickhead of an owner.
Yeah, it's just
And
the
there
owner.
needs to be proper, right and fit people to run clubs, not lunatics or egomaniacs or,
Yeah.
you know.
I think, for Morecambe's basically got Padja Warriors in now, haven't they?
I said this yesterday on the podcast with Johnny yesterday. The thing is, right, Morecambe have had statements come out left, right and centre for last 2 months, 3 months, right, saying that they've made a deal, they've done this, they've done that, they've shaken hands and blah, money's gone through, and there's no point in believing it until it's actually done.
Yeah.
I've lived my whole life on that same premise, mate. Unless it's in black and white, done, dusted.
Yeah.
Just
don't believe a thing.
They've got until the 20th of August, haven't they?
They've said that they've come into an agreement, but at the end of the day, they've said this for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
And look where it's got them now. They've got a deadline.
Yeah, once the 20th of August comes, that's it. Rest in peace, Morecambe Football Club.
There's no point believing it until it's in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's proven.
There's no point believing it until it's black and white saying that signed, sealed, the club has survived. Unless that's in black and white, don't believe it.
Exactly.
So we've had Harv on TikTok who thinks National League is second hardest league to get out of. 3 teams relegated would ruin the club. Right. So, do you want to shout about, vent about anything? Haru?
Not that I know of, to be honest. Like, to be honest, nothing really.
Jack?
The only thing that I want to vent about really is obviously going back to Naki Wells. I was going to say it when you asked the question, but I thought we'd just leave it for this segment. I've seen on social media, aka like TikTok, Facebook, people saying that they're not going to clap Naki Wells because he went to Huddersfield. It doesn't matter which club he went to. Money's money, and we needed money. Naki Wells didn't want to stay with us. But yeah, he did pick the wrong club, but we got $2.5 million for him. So what I'm trying to get at is, do you not think that it was a good business deal than him actually going to just a rival place just to piss us off? That's the biggest question.
I agree with that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
The thing that annoyed me at the time was he made it known that he wanted to go. And yeah, it didn't give the club a choice. I'm sure if the club would have had the choice, it might have tried to keep him, maybe.
Yes.
So, Jack,
but it didn't happen because he wanted to go.
Yeah.
Robbie on TikTok, tell Jack people won't clap him due to him faking an injury to get a transfer out of the club.
Well, we'll just see tomorrow, won't we? Well, we'll see tomorrow.
Imagine tonight.
He won't be injured tomorrow, I guarantee
Imagine Luton puts a post up tonight saying Naki Wells is injured and won't be playing against Bradford the next day.
It's like it's how he left, not where he left. For example, faking injury and forcing himself out. Right, DJ Lee.
Exactly right, exactly.
Yeah.
Are you going to think you want to chat about, vent about anything?
I've got a worry, if that qualifies.
Go for it.
I'm just a little bit worried that we haven't signed a striker in case, we all want Cook back. We all want him back, bang at it, 100%, no problems. but he's had a. Do you know? It's not that long ago. That was career ending. What he's just gone through. He's had a knee reconstruction. That's what he's had. And if he comes back and tries to come back too early and he breaks down, what then? Because that could be another 18. That could be another 18 months before he's back. And at his age, that ain't happening, is it? So
I think he's only got a season or two left in him now.
I think you're probably right. When they've had an operation like that, it takes ages to get over it. I mean, I've seen and played with people that have had knee reconstructions, and it's so
if we bring it back
to
too
see.
early and then he goes down again, that's it. He has to be forced into retirement.
All I'm saying is we need to be very patient with him. We need to give him time to sort of prove his fitness, because he doesn't need to prove it to us. He needs to prove it to himself. And
in my opinion,
an injury like that is a mental thing as much as it is a physical thing.
It'll affect his mental health, thinking that he'll think himself that he's not good enough anymore.
At this moment in time,
at
this moment in time, I can't see Andy Cook coming straight back into the starting 11 anyway.
No, I think he'll come when he announced that he's fit to play again. I think he'll start as a sub for a bit and then ease his way back into first team 11.
I just don't want him rushing him in.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. At this moment in time, our squad's quite strong. Yeah, we did beat Northampton, but if you look at what happened on Tuesday, obviously we made 6 changes and the chemistry was there. When we played Wickham in the first game of the season, the chemistry was there. So in my opinion, I don't think Andy Cook will come straight back into the starting 11 until like halfway through the season, maybe to the end of the season, because obviously we are going to start getting injuries, because like I've been saying to people on TikTok lives and everything, there's so many cup games that we're playing now. It's actually unreal. Like the EFL Trophy, which is the Carabao Cup, you've got the FA Cup, you've got the Virtue Trophy Cup. That's 3 cups that all basically all EFL clubs are playing in, and we all know that we're going to get injuries, and we just need backups. And what Bradford are doing, we've signed loads of defenders and we've signed midfielders, but we haven't got the attacking.
We just don't. We need that cover because we haven't got it. It was like last season. I were shouting about we needed a left back, we need a left back, we need a left back. We didn't get one. We've got one this season, haven't we? And what a player he is.
Yeah.
Have we got cover for him?
And we needed more midfielders, which we got.
Yeah, and he's talking about signing another one, isn't he, with this
Powell.
Powell
from Stock.
Powell, that's him, yeah.
But Humphreys isn't a striker.
No.
I think people can agree with me here. But at the end of the day, Alexander's trying to play him out of position. He wants to play on the wing. Alexander's saying no. Will Swan, for example, I don't think he
showed his pace, didn't he? In the last game against Blackburn, he showed his pace. He just totally outstripped him down right hand side.
Will Swan, in my opinion, he's not a striker either. And Callum Kavanagh's injured, so we're a bit buggered up there. Andy Cook's injured, buggered. So we need to get some sort of experienced striker up front that's in the mid-20s, around about that area. But
we were talking about that Liverpool player. What was his name? What was his name? Walton or somebody?
Oh, right, yeah.
From Liverpool. Played at European. He's only a young player as well. What is he, 21 or 22 or something? I don't know.
Around that area.
Around that age, yeah.
Yeah, somebody like that, just to cover someone who is an out-and-out striker.
Yeah.
Someone you can work with, somebody that can learn. You know, why not? Done it with Metcalf in midfield, and what a signing he's been so far.
You know what?
I love him already. I love him already. Yeah. He could be next Stuart McCall. He could be, he could do a Pickford and go play for England. I don't know. He looks that good at the minute. Scared of nothing. Yeah. Run through a brick wall for you. And why can't we do that with a striker?
So, obviously with Swan, you're saying he's not a striker. Humphries, you're saying, should be a striker but not a winger. So do you think
No,
Graham
I'm, sa-
Alexander's
no.
getting...
What I'm saying is Humphrey should be a winger instead of a striker.
Yeah, Humphries himself has said, I'm a winger, I'm not a striker. He's not a central striker, but he does need a goal.
But Alexander is playing him out of position. That's what I'm trying to say.
So with that then, do you think Alexander's in the wrong?
Yeah, I think his tactics at the start of the season have been quite poor. Yeah, we've won a game. Yeah, we beat Wickham, which they were playoffs contendants last season. Yeah, we beat Wickham, but then we drew against Northampton, and then we beat Blackburn. And you can see from, I get the tactics between the cups and the league is a bit different, but if you compare the Wickham game when Humphries was in striker compared to when Humphries was on the wing against Blackburn, he looked more better in the wing than he did as a striker. So in my opinion, he should be a winger, not a striker.
For me, he's repeating what he did with Tommy Lee. Last season, people were saying, get rid of Tommy Lee. But they're not. And this year, now, he's going to look like Humphries is out of position. He's playing where he don't want to be. He tried Tommy Lee at central striker last season. He's a midfielder. And he's proving that this year. He's had some great games. And I think if you put Humphries in his proper position, and a striker who's an actual striker in the middle, I think we'll see dividends come from that. So whether it's Swan or Pattison coming onto a through ball or whatever, he needs someone that's an actual striker.
So we've had Football Fan on TikTok, who I think's been listening to your conversation there. He's just put, we're 2 games in the league, for fuck's sake. So I think people are, I don't know.
It's got a point, you gotta be honest.
Yeah. So are you happy how we've played in the last couple of games?
But it's 2 league games and 2 cup games, isn't it? You know, it's 4 games actually, just saying.
Yeah, because it's 3 games,
I'm perfectly happy.
I'm happy how we've played. I'm not trying to like rage bait people. I'm not.
No.
I'm just saying my opinion. I've got a freedom of speech of my own football club, and I'm saying that Humphries is being played in the totally wrong position.
Yeah, so I'm saying that Alexander's got a track record of getting it wrong from time to time. It hasn't been major, but he just has.
So last 2 comments on this, we've had Football Fan saying we haven't lost a game. And then Sean's put, yeah, we've played really well. How can anyone not be happy? BCAFC unbeaten in 3.
I don't think anybody's unhappy. I don't think that for a minute. I'm certainly.
I'm absolutely buzzing how we started this season. I'm not trying to put people off. I'm just saying that, in my opinion, Humphries is played in the wrong position.
We've all got an opinion, haven't we?
Exactly. And some people just don't like it.
No, well, they know what to do.
And then his little vent is put, only thing I have a problem with is leaving the subs way too late. Personally, Sean's
agreed with that.
It's been said.
Yep, been said. Yeah, so, bloody hell. So Robbie's put, Stefan is in the wrong position because we've got 2 strikers out injured. Would love them to be stood on the pitch tomorrow saying that. Ooh, he's buzzing yet not happy. Make your mind up. That's from Football Fan. I think is that to Jack? I'm not sure. Who's that to?
Yeah, probably is to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're all happy about where we are at the minute. This team that we're looking at now is above expectations, because I think a lot of people would have been thinking, oh, First Division, there's some good sides there, we're going to struggle. We're not struggling. Newsflash.
So before we cause a full-blown riot on TikTok, Haru.
Yes?
What's on your plate?
Oh, real quickly, I've not had anything to eat yet, mate. I'm going to eat after The Liverpool versus Bournemouth game, actually.
Jack?
I'm gonna have the same as I did last night, probably, and have a cheeky kebab while I watch the Hull KR game against Wigan. It's a very crucial rugby game today.
Tasty game, that one, mate. I'll be watching that myself. I will be having shepherd's pie.
Happy days. Right, I just had a bacon butt in, that's it, really. Right, on that note, I want to say thank you for Haru, Jack, Lee, and Whooper for coming. I know we've caused a bit of controversial today, but if you do like what you're listening to, Chickens on the Loose podcast on all podcast services, also on all socials. Also, we've got a small Facebook page, Up the Chickens, on Facebook, where we do Golden Goal every match day and Super 6 every year. There's a new one out, so if you feel free, you want to join, come over there. And thanks very much, really, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Up the Chickens. Good night. Mark, if we beat you on Thursday, I absolutely love it, in the words of Kevin Keegan.
Allocated. Tommy Lee lifted up towards the edge of the area. Byrne tries to get underneath it. Lashley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! And that's the move! Unbelievable! That's the move! Unbelievable!